Welcome to the Universkin webinar. My name is Harry Arambazis. I'm the CEO of Universkin, a pharmaceutical company specialized in dermatology based in south of France. And we are so happy to welcome on this webinar Dr. Rita Rakus from London, United Kingdom, the famous lip queen. And we will serve together. Welcome, Rita.
Thank you, Harry. It's a pleasure to be here.
And of course, we'll serve together a new service that we launched in 2021. The name of this service, we call it Universkin Plus. And what is this new service? Actually, is digitally diagnose and dispense online direct to your patient door, their bespoke skincare routine. So, Rita, the fact is that with the COVID pandemic, every doctor started making teleconsultations. I don't know if it was something you used to do before.
Very rarely. So it was a whole new experience, but now it's so popular with my patients. We're continuing on doing 6 or 7 a day, including and then also being open at the practice. So it's very popular now.
And of course, with the teleconsultation, we see that a digital skin physician becomes also a personal skincare advisor because the patient is all the time with you. They're in your mobile phone now. And with this digital era, everything's going so fast. So the patient wants everything right now. Like, I want the solution, I have dark spots, I want the cream for my dark spots right now.
Exactly right, Harry.
So what are asking your patients, Rita? What your patients are asking for?
My patients are asking about their skin, obviously, and asking for advice. And the various conditions are pores, dryness, oiliness, pigmentation, all the usual skin health problems. But they want to get good advice and they want to get it now and a treatment now. Unfortunately, out there is so much digital pollution. The patients are very confused. I get confused. But since I've been dealing with Universkin Plus, it's so much easier because you have a serious information platform where you can sort out your patient's need and very quickly a solution for them.
And also, it's important to say that there is competition out there. I mean, you have somehow to occupy this digital space because if you are not, someone else do it in your place. And I took this screen. I mean, he's a Indian gynecologist. I don't speak about aesthetic medicine because it's more sensitive. But an Indian gynecologist made his study in UK, but he's offering consultations from South Delhi. So actually, the competition landscape, when it's going digital, it becomes more and more complex. And also when it's about skincare advice, we see it also, some of the brands that doctors are already dispensing, they also sold online directly, either by the manufacturers, either by other platforms, which is even more competition because finally the patient, when they go online, they can find the product in many different ways with different prices. So for us, what we believe is doctors have to say doctor first.
That's exactly right, Harry. And Universkin Plus makes this so easy that you're actually interacting with your patient as a doctor. You're gathering the information, you're creating their formula and then providing them with a solution. In the medical context, you're also applying your medical knowledge. It's not just some information from a cosmetic company, but you as a doctor are providing them with their program for their skin health.
And the platform we have developed in order to gather the data and being able to invite your patients to get this information is Skin Access. So Skin Access is like Skin Expert software, and it is a teledermatology platform. So this platform is collecting the health data of the skin of your patient. There is artificial intelligence behind. So once you collect the data, you're able to get advices for the skin conditions, prediction, but at the same time to get advices about the skincare routine you can construct. So how it works, Skin Access, is very simple. We have a questionnaire, a doctor-branded online questionnaire, and this questionnaire is collecting the patient answers, the environmental data for where your patient is, and a photo analysis. Of course, everything is AI assisted, and Universkin has developed an extremely powerful platform, and we have invested massively over the last years to create this platform. Here, for example, is Dr. Rita Rakus. When she sent an SMS to confirm an appointment, see put have online link for the questionnaire inside the text. So the patient, even before coming to the practice, they can fill the questionnaire. As you can see, this questionnaire is fully branded, your skin diagnostic with Dr. Rita Rakus. Also, this questionnaire, as you can see, gathers the patient data, so where the patient is, so we can track what will be the temperature, the humidity, the pollution level, and also it includes an image analysis.
So what we find is that the questionnaire is extremely accurate and detailed. Often we need to spend some time initially with the patient because, as we know, what patients see and the reality can sometimes differ. So we have to help the patient sometimes to fill in the questionnaire in detail. Then the image analysis is excellent, and they love seeing the image analysis in front of their eyes and then getting the result. And sometimes my patients say, how can this be so accurate? And I say that this artificial intelligence developed by SkinXS is 10 times more powerful than the human eye. We used to use Visier skin analysis all the time, but we've just stopped doing that. So we just do the questionnaire linked to the image analysis. The patients absolutely love it, but it is important in the beginning to spend a bit of extra time to make sure that questionnaire marries up with the actual image analysis.
Yes, it's totally true. And also what is really cool with this questionnaire is the patient, they don't need to come to the practice to do it, they can do it from home, and they can do it really from anywhere they are. I mean, the patient can be in Australia, and you can be in UK, and you can still gather all of the data. Of course, you need to check the image in relation with the questions. Sometimes they are totally objective answers, the way people express about the pigmentation. Like many times we saw, speaking with doctors, the patients say, I suffer from pigmentation, and we look on the photo and there is only a little pigmentary spot, so that is not so important. So you need to check and moderate, of course, but the image analysis is here to help you to make the connection between the answer of the patient and what the photo is seeing. And once you gather all the data, what is left to be done? You just have to make 2 clicks.
Yes, you're 2 clicks away. So you marry the information and the questionnaire, then you click, you get the formula back. You have a look at it, check with the patient. Second click, send the offer to the patient. It's very simple to give access to your patient to the online boutique, which is excellent. It's individualized. You can go through it with your patient, show them what ingredients, what effects, but it's just 2 clicks away.
Yes, actually the patient will receive automatically an SMS with a link, as you can see on the screen. So they will receive the SMS with this link in blue. So once the patient click on this link, they can access to their secure online boutique. I think the question we'll have now is how this doctor online boutique will look like. The online boutique was designed exactly the same way like we design our serums: unique, bespoke, and verified. And of course, it will look like your patient, and it will look like you, so it will be signed by you.
So what is very exciting with the online boutique and the individualized approach to the patient, everything is personalized. Even your patient photo is personalized to the type of patient you have. You have your skin diagnostic with the various conditions that you've analyzed with your patient as if they're there in the surgery with you. Then once you've analyzed all those, you will get various ingredients to give a good result and help improve those diagnostics. You can go through with your patients as well the different ingredients, and it will show all the different benefits, how it's mixed, and the personalized treatment is then presented to your patient in a personalized box with the doctor's name on it.
And this is what is great also about this site. We try to create really an experience. We call it phygital, like physical and digital. And then it also has a powerful design, like the best standards of online skincare sites. Very fresh design where patients they can really access. They are empowered. They have all the information. Everything is transparent about how many ingredients, what the ingredients inside, how much, but the product is vegan, is cruelty-free. So they have all the information they need in order to make their own decision if they want to purchase a product. Of course, if the patient are not happy with the formula, then we are make the next formula together with the doctor for free, and Universkin will take the cost in charge. And finally, they can discover the whole skincare routine designed by the doctor, designed by Rita.
And then, of course, we outline the most 4 important steps: clean the skin, treat the skin, moisturize it, and protect. And Universkin has some very groundbreaking products that haven't been available to patients before, which is very exciting, and especially as it's made fresh in the laboratory, so it doesn't have to have any preservatives. So the accuracy and the formulation of various products has never been done like this before.
So actually, one of the second revolutions we have created in Universkin is that we can deliver your online boutique ready in 24 hours. The real innovation of this online boutique is that no patient will see the same boutique. So every patient, he will see a different online boutique in relation with the profile, with their name. Of course, the signature will be always your signature. So you see that different phototypes, different sex, male, female, color of the skin, age, will be took into consideration. And every of your patient, he will see a different online boutique with a different diagnostic and a different formula.
Yes, I find it so important, and that the patient can actually recognize themselves individually, and that you as a doctor have looked at their specific skin concerns. And they're also very excited to be part of this new program that no one else on the market has got, and that you're a doctor in the cutting edge field of skin health. So it's very, very good for your patients and for your practice as well.
And of course, this online boutique is developed for desktop, but also for mobile phone. Let's not forget that more than 90% of online surfing is happening today through mobile device. So for us, it was of paramount importance to have a mobile version of the site that is as good as the desktop version. And here we can see the mobile version of the site with exactly the same sections and the same user experience, which is guarded in a virtual reality physical experience with an immersive user UX design. So actually, we can home deliver the patients in 48 hours. So for the moment that the patient has purchased his personalized treatment, it took us 48 hours to prepare the serum and shipped. And of course, we ship with a very high quality of a recyclable box. Inside, they have detailed directions for use, always signed by the doctor. They have also their skin analysis results. And the delivery service, if the patient is ordering the bespoke face serum, is free of charge.
So what is really great, when your patient receives their products, it's your name on the products, it's all personalized, and the patients love it. It also reinforces you've come into the patient's home as their doctor and looking after their skin, and it's all very personalized, which is marvelous.
Yes, and this is the attention to detail, not only having the doctor formula on the bottle, but having also the doctor name on the box, but also the patient name. Actually, it's a very plug and play platform, fully transparent, because everything happens in the platform. The doctor has a control. He can see also all the online sales, can see who's the patient, but order online, and it's based on transparency. It's a teledermatology platform. It's an obligation of Universkin to give transparency and data protection.
So all I have to do as a doctor, just focus on patient demand, gather as much information as possible. There is a massive demand out there, especially for expert medical doctors' advice to improve skin health. And you gather the information of their questionnaires, their skin information, their selfies, and then work on that and give them an almost instantaneous result and products delivered to their home.
So yes, it's very simple. Just a selfie, few questions, then you get the diagnostic done by AI, you verify it, and the patient can purchase online, be shipped at home. And of course, we guarantee the same margins, the same profitability for the doctor as he was dispensing the product from his practice. So it doesn't really change much on the business model. So what is the key advantage? That actually you can be continuing dispensing with the same profitability as dispensing from the practice, but you have some more advantages. You don't need to have inventory. You don't need to have products in your practice. No shipping from your end, so you don't have to spend energy on preparing the boxes, mixing the products, ship to the patient. You don't have to deal with returns. No time to prepare the products, so you can really have your team focus on giving service. No spend time to prepare orders online. No hiding fees for you. It's totally free for the doctor. And no credit cards to manage. So Dr. Rita Rakus is part of the first doctor worldwide that has started Universkin Plus service even before it's open to all the doctor community. This is starting in September 2020. What is really funny, Rita, is that we know each other from the past, but we start this service and we implement it in distance because we were both in lockdown. Isn't it?
Exactly, and we've never met. Had a physical meeting since we started the service, and it's worked brilliantly well. And it's the same as it works with my patient. They actually love this service of having, the telecommunications.
And just to present more information about the activity of Rita with Universkin Plus, is part of a top 50 doctors in terms of the number of remote skin diagnostic, top 30 in terms of number of bespoke formulas created online and invitations to patients, so to access to their online, to her online boutique, Dr. Rita Rakus online boutique. And in terms of sales, is among the top 10 doctors in our community.
Okay, so selling online is now made so simple with Universkin. And I must say, I was a little bit daunted in the beginning and thought, how am I going to do this? However, it's very simple. You just need to do one thing, and that's gather information, as much information as possible. On my internet site, I've got a dedicated page to Universkin with all the links and how they can send their information. They can have their diagnostic there. We could get all the information on the internet. Then we also have a dedicated situation on our Instagram advertising with the bio. So we've also included all the information and links on our SMS when patients get reminders and messages, so they immediately can link in and get a skin diagnostic before they even come in for their consultation. So we get a lot of response from that. It's very good. Okay, we have a daily target, as with everything, and we want to have a minimum of 10 questionnaires a day online, and we monitor it throughout the day, actually. And if the afternoon things have been a bit slow, we get more information out there and get up to our 10 questionnaires. So having a look at my key numbers here, I got skin diagnostics in 8 months, 626. We got 635 online offers sent. That includes when we've had competition and Instagram situations. My conversion rates where patients have actually bought the product has been 25%. Now we need to boost this up to about 40, 45%. There's some periods where we're a little busy and we noticed that when we didn't get back to our patients fast enough, within a few hours, that the conversion rate was not good. Whereas if we had an immediate response, it really boosted the conversion rate. So my aim for the next 6 months is to get that conversion rate, meaning people buying products, up to 40%. We've had quite a good retention rate, and that is very good because when the patients reorder, and we found that especially when you give them a very good result and bespoke program, your retention rate is quite high.
The conversion ratio of Dr. Rita Rakus online boutique is 25%. I think Dr. Rita Rakus is very humble because she wants to increase to 40%, which is feasible actually. But if we compare the conversion level of Dr. Rita Rakus versus a traditional online skincare boutique, just to give you an idea, a traditional online skincare boutique of a known brand has a conversion level of 2%. So the conversion level versus traditional online boutique is much higher for two main reasons. First is the doctor credibility, is your credibility, is your advice you bring into the patient, that people trust you, not the brand. And the second thing, which is also plays an important role, is the way the online boutique was designed. The fact that we are reproducing in Doctor Online Boutique the same experience as being of a practice by showing the diagnostics, showing the ingredients, or the skincare routine is definitely increasing the commercial level, because it's just a continuum of a doctor credibility. So actually, those are the two ingredients that makes the commercial level almost, let's say, 12.5 times higher but a known brand online site that's selling skincare products.
Okay, we've got my numbers up here since I started with Universkin. We did quite well on our sales, especially considering that we were locked down for 5 months. And you can see our shopping basket is not bad at all. It's showing that they're not only buying the bespoke serum that we designed for them, but they're also very interested in buying the full skincare range, and which is not surprising because Universkin has got some unique products. For example, the cleanser, the olive oil cleanser, their unique sunblock, their moisturizing creams. So you can see that the whole skincare range is proving to be very popular.
Yes, it's also proving that patients, they need really a skincare coach. And the doctor, the skin physician, the aesthetic doctor is the ideal skin coach. It is also a trend we see online, digital. More and more people that they are purchasing a significant amount of skincare online, more than $1,000 per month. There is a big trend of hiring skincare coaches to help them to make the skincare routine, because most of the patients that they have big budgets dedicated to skincare, they buy what they desire, not what they really need. And they get more and more cautious that they need a skin coach in order not to let the desire part of the brain to interfere what is really the skin need. Because when talking about skin needs, it's health. It's not about desire. Okay, it's not because you're gonna buy the cream promoted by a superstar or a model that give you the desire to buy, that is adapted for you. And more patients, they start putting the desire aside and be rational, logical on the way of constructing the skincare routine, and we ask advice for a coach.
So what has also been excellent, we've spent zero on purchasing products, zero inventory. And as in contrast to some of my other situation where with COVID opening, closing, we've had to throw away a lot of products, for example, injectables, etc., when they've expired, whereas here you have a zero inventory and you order when you need it and it's arriving to the patient's house within 3 to 5 days, and it's very exciting, and you have nothing sitting on your shelf and nothing going out of date. So now we're going to look at again how bespoke makes the difference. 3 of the categories that are very common in my practice are adult acne, and you can see here that it's a specific, you have to make a bespoke program to get a good result. And if you have a good result with your bespoke program, the patient will reorder continuously. The other one is sensitive skin and aging, a very common category. And again, it takes a lot of extra ingredients and bespoke analysis to give that patient a good result. Then we've got the last one, which is pigmentation. And we have a lot of Middle Eastern patients as well, and all different nationalities have a different type of pigmentation, and you have to take an individual approach. For example, you know, someone in the UK with pigmentation because they've been in Spain too long on their holidays is totally different from my Middle Eastern patients who have got pigmentation with a different skin type. So it's very important that we can give an individual analysis and treatment and make a bespoke difference.
Thank you, Rita. And, you know, let me go back in a few slides, because, you know, what is interesting is the adult lady acne, quite common condition. And we see that we have treated pimples and wrinkles and sometimes post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation. And most of the product out there is designed for teenagers. I mean, when you have an adult lady acne, you have pimples and very dry skin you need to treat. And you know, the usual suspects, as I call it, they are always the same. It's people who really need a bespoke approach in order to get a good skin health and a nice, healthy, glowing skin. Sensitive skin aging is the same. It's the percentage of vitamin C or retinol you're going to include in your formula that will give a great anti-aging effect without the skin irritation. Most patients out there, we are struggling buying products and get irritated, and then struggling to buy another product, get irritated. And finally, they are so afraid they just buy products with no anti-aging ingredients. And pigmentation, I think Rita has explained very well. Anyway, pigmentation is really a bespoke approach. We need to change formula in every season. It depends on the procedures you're going to use over practice. You need to put a different formula for the home care. And yes, those are the three conditions where really Universkin personalization makes a difference. When the patient is happy, then we have a loyalty. And the loyalty, you can see it also on the screen. In your platform, you can see how many times the patient bought online. Every time he's buying online, you are informed. You can see it on your dashboard. And you can see that this patient, 49 years, female, phototype 3, with thick skin, she has purchased a lot of times the formula from Dr. Rita Rakus online boutique.
So Universkin has an excellent service where you can ask them for help. If you have a special promotion, campaign, and we're too busy to answer all our patients, you can ring them up and they will step in and help you out. This is also very important. If you're having a busy time in your practice, you don't want to delay a promotion or delay an Instagram situation just because you're busy. You can still have all your promotions, and if you get overloaded, Universkin will jump in and help you out within 12 hours. And I've found this extremely helpful. It takes all the stress away from doing your promotions, or even if you have a busy practice for a few weeks and you're getting a lot of inquiries in, you don't have to worry, and you don't have to think, well, I won't mention Universkin to the next few patients because we've already got 10 inquiries today. You just get as much information out there as possible, and Universkin will help you.
Just to jump in, it's important to know that this is a service. You need to go to your Skin Access. You just send help on the chat, and our team of best in-house formulators will connect. Of course, there is full patient data confidentiality. We cannot see the patient name. We cannot see the information of the patient, but we can see the skin conditions, check the photo, check the diagnostic, and create a formula and give access to your patient to your online boutique. And it's important because I think that we saw it together in working with Rita. When we answer within 24 hours to the patient, the conversion ratio is almost doubling, isn't it?
Yes, it's very exciting. And this is our goal for the next 3 months, to have a very, very rapid response to patients, because it's been shown to us what a difference it can make. And it obviously it can make a massive difference in your sales and your situation at the end of the year.
Yes, it's also about the patient. I mean, they're doing a questionnaire. People now, they want to have everything immediately. So answering within 24 hours is increasing the patient satisfaction. So just to come as a conclusion, so Universkin Plus is a new service. It helps you sell online with your own online boutique in a unique and unprecedented way. So it means with a private access to your online boutique, where each patient will have data only about very individual needs. It's effortless, it's transparent. You can see everything that happens in your platform. It's private, of course. All data are compliant to GDPR and belong to you. And of course, results and satisfied patients and happy patients make happy doctors, and of course increase the loyalty. Finally, it creates to make a super relation with your patients, a super patient retention. And today, I think in the era of social distancing, we all hope that this will end soon. But social distancing is a new reality, and this kind of services, a service like Universkin Plus, becomes even more important.
And I must add, Harry, that in my over 25 years of aesthetic medical practice, I've found that Universkin has been one of, if not the most groundbreaking treatment and system that I've introduced to the practice. It's very exciting, and it gives me a whole new dimension to my practice.
Thank you so much, Rita. Thank you to the audience. For more info, you can, of course, contact Rita, but also you can email us at plus@universkin.com, or just go to the Instagram page and DM us at Universkin. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Harry.
Thank you, Rita. Bye-bye.
Bye.